In 1908, in Glasgow, an elderly woman named Marion Gilchrist was killed and robbed of a diamond brooch. This led to the arrest of Oscar Slater, who'd pawned a similar piece of jewelry before sailing to New York. Case closed. Except it turned out that Slater had pawned his brooch a month before the murder. But the police were in a rush to solve the crime, and Slater was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Contacted by Slater's lawyers, Arthur Conan Doyle became convinced that the man was innocent. After careful study, he advanced the theory that the killer was not after jewelry, but after private papers. In fact, he concluded that the murderer was a relative of Miss Gilchrist's, who'd been written out of her will. His protests went unheeded, however, and Slater spent nearly 20 years in jail. After his release, Doyle backed an appeal and reissued his booklet, The Case for Oscar Slater. At trial, several witnesses recanted their testimony, and evidence long suppressed by the police was brought to light. Slater was vindicated and received £6,000 in compensation. He was profoundly grateful to Doyle, but Doyle was circumspect about his victory. A pimp and a gambler, Slater was not his cup of tea. When Slater sent him a silver cigar cutter as a thank you, Doyle sent it right back. I'm Diana Rigg. Good night.